Yeah, so here you get the amount for your opportunities. If you stated your amount, like maybe you create a pipeline and you say each lead that comes into that pipeline is going to get the service, maybe purchase a service of 10,000 francs. So you insert the amount, it's going to specify the amount in statistics here. Here you have the percentage of the conversion, like the number of leads that have come in, the number who purchased, the number of people who have been won. You have the percentage here. And yeah, if you have your funnels, you have their statistics, everything. If you have some specific tasks that you've assigned to users, you're going to get the task listed here.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's that for the dashboard. Here in the conversations tab, yeah. So here you're going to see all the interactions that go out and come in. If you send an email to somebody, you see the person's name is going to appear here like a conversation, but it's going to uh, like converge all your conversations in one place. Facebook, email, SMS, all of them will be listed here. Yeah. If you come to your calendars, where calendars are not mostly used here. Yeah. But if you want, you can still use your calendars. I think okay, it's for the birthday that you used. You're going to use the calendar. In all cases, if you want to book an appointment, maybe with a contact that's already in your system, you can just come here. You go to calendars first. You come here to book appointment. If you've already maybe spoken with the person already, and the person you've concluded on a date and time, you are going to type the person's name here. And if you want to add a new person, you can add it here. Yeah, you click here and add. Then, yeah, you see, you can fill in this form. And when you're done with that, you can select if you have your calendars here. I think you don't have calendars here. If you have your calendars, you can select from any calendar and you block a date and time. Then the appointment will be booked. Then contacts here. When your leads come in, they'll come into your system as contacts. This is a first contact. Yeah. So when you have your opportunities, when you have a pipeline, if at all you have a pipeline, you know what a pipeline is.
Okay.
What a pipeline is there are specific steps that your prospects will take when they come into your system. Like maybe when someone comes into your system, he can be a new lead. Then maybe when you contact him, he goes to the next step, contacted. Maybe if you are not able to contact him, you can go to another step, unable to contact. Maybe if you've contacted him and he says he's interested, he'll go to the next step. And all of these steps you can do them manually, and also you can set it to be automatic. Like maybe when the contact comes in, he can receive an SMS automatically, and maybe he can reply to that SMS. That's just an example of an automation because there are several rules on automations. When he receives an SMS, for example, he can reply to that SMS maybe with a yes. If he says yes, the system can move him automatically to the next step. So that can be done, and that is done here in automation. As I explained to you yesterday, automations you can do automatic, you can carry out automatic actions, but these actions have to be triggered by something. For example, you want to make everybody that submits a form pass through a certain list of actions. That's what they call automation. You might want to say a new lead might fill a form, and when they submit, as soon as they submit, you send them an SMS. The system is going to send that SMS saying thank you, and maybe 2 days later, the system can still send an SMS maybe to propose some services. I don't know. It depends on you. There are several actions that you can carry out. The system can also move them to a pipeline or move them to another stage, send them an email and all that. So yeah. And you can also tag your contacts. Tagging your contacts mean maybe you add You add a tag to a contact.
Yeah.
Yeah. In sites, I don't think you'll be working too much in this part because it's more of technical. That's why he already tried to build some stuff and customize. Yeah, so these are your funnels. Inside you have your funnels. That internet is slow, that's why the click is.
Yes, sir. Oh,
Yeah, so these are your funnels. When you get into your funnels, you can, you know what funnels are now? Funnel steps, they are like pages, like web pages that you can.
get the leads.
Mhm.
So we should get the leads.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you can have several funnels to get leads, to present maybe a product, to present a video. I think this one is a video, right?
Yeah.
Voila. So it depends on you. You can use funnel for different purposes. And when you need to get a domain, you need to get a domain. Domains are cheap, and there are several domain providers. When you get your domain, maybe from GoDaddy or something like that, you can link your domain to this your platform, to your account. When you link your domain now, it's going to, you come to settings and you can link your domain to all of your funnels in such a way that you can have a link of this page that you share with your prospects. Yeah. You might want to share just this page with them. You just send them the link. When they open, they are going to access to the service. And yeah, I think for now that should be that on this page. Let's go to settings. While we're in settings here, you see this is your business profile. Here you can change the business name, the company email, the company phone number. If you have a website, you can put in this is your address, company address. So yeah, your time zone is +1. This should be Lagos. Yeah, update. Awesome. So yeah, I think that's a rundown of the things which are important to you. So let me come back here. Voila. So if we come to preview this and edit edit in a new tab. Yeah, so actually this is one of your funnels. I just want to show you how it works. This is one of your funnels. If you want to, that is, if you want to share this funnel with somebody, this is not the link you share. This one, the link you're going to share is the link which will appear here when you link your domain.
Mm.
You know what the domain is now?
It maybe helps us to send this to prospects. I don't really know.
Okay, where you need a domain.
Okay.
Yeah, you need a domain for that. This is what we call a domain. This stuff like this.
Okay.
Yeah, something that can have maybe your name dot your company name .com, something like that. So I don't know how your contract works, but if you wouldn't need a domain, that's the fine. We are going to find a way to link a domain to this, and you get your link for each funnel. Each of the funnels will have a link. And yeah, I think on the one-on-one page, there are automations linked. Like when you come to automation, this is what people will see when they open your link. Then this is what you can access as an admin to edit your funnel. It's still loading. The connection is really bad. Yeah. So one on one. Newly registered. This is the first workflow that is activated when the newly is registered. Let me show you. It's really bad. It's really bad. Yeah. So this is an example of a workflow, which actually is the first workflow, which will be triggered your when the registration form for one-on-one will be submitted. What is a trigger? A trigger is any like something that has to start an action. Yeah. So we can say a trigger is maybe in order for you to get angry, someone needs to slap you. Yes. Or someone needs to be rude to you, then you get angry. What is a trigger now? The provocation that someone gives you. Then the action now will be your anger. Yeah. So in this case, the trigger is the form submitted. Which form we have? You need to select the form. Is there no form yet?
For this one,
She has no form yet.
she has a form that pop-ups when someone wants to go out.
There needs to be a form here where yeah you are going to
So add that one.
yeah we'll check that
Okay.
so yeah the form is a trigger. When the form is submitted, what should happen? It should create an opportunity. I told you that these stuff can be done manually and automatically. This one is automatic. It's going to create an opportunity. Voila. It's going to create an opportunity in the pipeline, and so this is the name of the pipeline. This is the stage in which the lead is going to fall in. Because in the pipeline there are stages. When you get now into the pipeline, you need to select the stage for the lead to fall in. So the first stage is a new lead. Yeah. So now when a lead falls into a pipeline, that's what they call an opportunity. Mhm. So now when you after creating an opportunity, we wait for one day. We wait for one day. The next day now the contact will be tagged with this day one, and that process is going to go through until maybe like 10 days. That is if the contact still stays here. You get me? If the contact still stays, well, the contact, as soon as the contacts come into the system, then the days will start being numbered on their. Let me on okay. Yeah, so I was saying that when a lead comes into the system, made it like we have to number the number. We have to list the number of days that the person has made in the system in order to take certain actions. Day one is going to be tagged day one. Day two is going to be tagged day two, day three. So that if you maybe go into your contact list, you can know the number of days that a person has made in your system. You can say, I want to see everybody that has been here for 3 days. You are going to see that list. That's what this workflow does. And now, that internet is not really favorable. Okay, yeah. So this one is appointment reminder. You can have as many automations as you want, as many workflows as you want. It just depends on you what you want it to do. And yeah, okay. So yeah, this one is appointment reminder. You can put as many reminders as you want. This one is just if you've contacted the person already, because when your lead comes in, you have every information. You can now decide to call the person. When you call the person, if you people have an agreement on an appointment date, you can make an appointment now. So this reminder is going to be triggered by that appointment date. Maybe you say you want to wait for this one is wait 1 day before. Let me put wait one day before. Um, so 1 day before your appointment with the person, this message is going to be sent out to the person to reminding of this guy have not put in this where he has to put this. This message has to be sent out to remind the person of the appointment 1 day before the appointment. If you want it to be 2 hours before, 10 minutes before, you can set all those messages as you want. Yeah. Then okay. So you can add if you want to add an action, you can just click on here and you select the action you want to. If you want to send an email, you want to do all of this. If it's messenger, you want to do. You want to add a tag, you want to remove a tag, you want to create an opportunity, you want to add a node, you want to assign to a user because I think you are a user to your system.
Okay.
You
You
can
added
add
two other users.
so you can assign a user to a lead if you
Alright.
want to. So these are the actions. You just go over them whenever you have if you have any question concerning them because you can't stay just now to understand everything. It's a very broad system.
Okay.
But whatever you have like question, don't hesitate to ask.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how workflows function. That's why they call it automation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we start up the adverts before I continue studying all this?
Yeah, sure.